So you're trying to figure out how to attract agents. Maybe you're just trying to get some information out there to help people. But you're trying to start a YouTube channel for agents. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I've learned over the time about what it takes to create a YouTube channel effectively for real estate agents. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with eXp Realty, coming at you with another great information on how to expand your career as an agent, as a leader, or just as a networker here in our real estate game. I've been through a lot part of this. I've been a single agent with different brokerages, a team agent. I've been an operations manager, team lead now, and I've been licensed in 3 other states, and I want to pass my information on to you so that you can be a rock star agent in this industry to take your business to the next level. They always say that you are the sum of the 5 voices that you listen to. Let me be one of those voices and help you get to that era. All right? So let's get into it. Let's start talking about how to start a YouTube channel. Well, just like this, I guess. This is what we're looking to do. So I've got 5 different things I'd like you to consider, 5 main things I'd like you to consider when starting a YouTube channel. First and foremost, for agents rather, first and foremost is to find a need. What do people need? There's a lot of people with my brokerage at eXp Realty that want other people to join eXp. So they've created a channel in order to help people come to eXp. That doesn't necessarily satisfy a need, unfortunately, which is why a lot of those have been failing, right? So maybe it's not necessarily trying to find agents. Maybe you're trying to recruit to your brokerage. Maybe you're looking to recruit to your team. This is a great platform by giving, and then asking for it later. Gary Vaynerchuk, if you've listened to any of his stuff or watched him on social media or read any of his books, was a book, Jab, 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 Right Hook. And he's talking about giving, and then asking for that business. So what do people need? For agents, maybe it's a lot like this channel here where we're giving tons of great information, not only for agents that are brand new, but also for agents that want to get to that next step of their career, right? Maybe you're a coach and you're trying to coach other agents. Great. What sort of information is out there? What do agents need? That's the best part, is finding out what they need. If you're just giving them something, trying to create that need, maybe it will work, but more than likely, you're going to be doing this for a long time without any sort of catch. So do find that need. That need is typically found through what other people are searching on YouTube, what other people are searching on Google. So if it's Google, you can use an application on your Google Chrome called Keywords Anywhere. Or if you are using YouTube, you can buy a program called TubeBuddy. There's a couple of other ones out there to help find titles that agents are looking for. Once you do that, you can start to get an semblance of the content that you're going to create. To do that is number 2, is you're going to address those needs. What are those titles? Do the research and figure out what those needs are. If you're an experienced agent or an experienced coach, great, tell your story. People love hearing stories about success of some person or how they started with nothing and got somewhere else. Use that time and figure that out to go, okay, what is it that I can do in story form that is going to attract an audience and keep them engaged so that they will get to the last of this video and actually go to my call to action. Number 3 is creating compelling content. Now, that's going to be interesting, right? Do I need to get a video editor, right? Or do I need just some basic video editing? One of the channels that I used specifically for my real estate business that you can look into, at least at the time of this video in 2022, was Channel Junkies, which was a group that started in Portland, Oregon, and kind of moved around, and now they think they're in Texas and Arizona. Great program on how to video edit it and how to really help with the real estate business, putting that in there. But will help you with the editing if you buy their program that is like their mini little boot camp. I forget what they called it. But you can definitely get that online and get there. But there's tons of other videos. You can find other YouTube videos on how to do basic editing. But figure that out first and do a couple little edits yourself, or go on to some other places like Fiverr or something like that. Or you can even hire a virtual assistant that will do this for like $3-4 an hour to do your video editing for you if you're doing enough of it. But creating that compelling content has everything to do with what you're talking about and whether it's people are searching for it. Because if nobody's searching for it, nobody's going to see it. And if they do see it, are you interesting enough? Is the content relevant? What is it? Okay, so make sure that it is compelling. Number 4, have a CTA, call to action. Make sure that you have that at the very beginning, and make sure you have that at the end of your video. Why? Because people at some point are going to be like, yeah, I really like this girl, I really like this guy, and I want to contact them, and they can rewind back to where it had your phone number, or it has a link, or maybe there's something that pops up that they go to like a Google Sheets, a Google Forms to fill out to contact you. These are all standard strategies that we use as real estate agents to get people to click on our videos and things like that for buyers and sellers, right? Mostly buyers. So a lot of those times, these are the things that we try to do. It's those call to actions. Make sure that it's clear, make sure that it's compelling, and that you say the same thing every single time, okay? That way people, when they watch additional videos, will see it, hear it enough times, and eventually they'll finally reach out to you, hopefully. Last but not least, number 5, find a way to capture your audience, okay? So we need to figure out how to capture the audience. It's great that you're putting content out there, but why? Who are you after? Because you're going to have to cater this content. You're going to have to cater your CTA, your call to action, based off of what you're trying to get. Are you trying to build a referral network? That's very lucrative. Build a referral network with other agents, right? So you could do that. Are you building out your coaching platform? Do you want coaching students? Do you have a group coaching that you're going to do, right? Maybe you have some sort of offer that you're going to give them, right? Make sure to go here for that offer. If you are an EXP or in a similar brokerage and you're trying to give out revenue or profit share, make sure that you're catering to those people that can actually do it. We go talk about EXP. A very small percentage of EXP actually gets rev share. Who are those people, right? You got to think of it just like you were prospecting for buyers and sellers. Like, who are these people and how do I get in front of them? What are they searching for? What sort of content do they want? So if you can figure that out, that's where you want to go. Again, it could be recruiting. It could be a combination of a lot of these things, which is kind of what this channel is about, is helping people out for coaching, helping people to recruit direct to the team, into EXP, whatever, or just helping people in general, right? Which is the part of this. But it could be anything that you're trying to reach out to other agents for. So figure out exactly what that is, and then just kind of press forward with that and continue to create content. One thing I do want to mention with creating content and creating a channel is don't expect things to happen immediately, especially if it's not something that's highly being searched. Know that it could take 6 months, it could take up to a year before it really starts to take off. That's really what happened with my channels. I started one here in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, and I also started one in Dayton, Ohio. And when I did that in both areas, the one in Destin-Fort Walton Beach in Florida just took off, and the one in Dayton barely got me anything. But then a year and a half later, those videos are still there, and I started getting leads from them, which is a great referral source, right? I also been starting this channel, and it took a really long time for this to catch it and to kind of find its own rhythm. So it had to change from, hey, it's not just EXP rev share. It's not just about a brokerage. It's about building you as a person, building you as an agent. And realistically, that's what I want. My big why of doing anything that I do is to help everybody else grow. So figuring out what that is and how that can help somebody, and realistically what you're after, and defining that audience over and over and over again, and the key part about this is being patient, you'll be successful. Okay? Well, and that's all I have for you for how to start your YouTube channel for real estate agents. Hopefully this will help you get down those roads. Definitely check out those resources that I looked at, and look for other compelling content. One big thing is you can go into YouTube and pretty much find anything on how to do this, but know that it is constantly changing. So stay up to date on the changing parts. Hopefully find somebody else that's been doing it as well. R&D, rip off and duplicate, and make it your own. All right, if you have any questions about anything I mentioned here, please leave it here in the comments below. And of course, if you are considering coming over to our team here, want to join the EXP, or really just have any questions about real estate, be happy to answer that. Give me a call, text, email, find me on social media. I'm more than happy to help you out. But again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with EXP Realty. We'll see you in our next video. Take care.